Holy shit, guys. Tim Burchett might just be the only politician that always keeps it real, especially when he's talking about the UFO phenomenon. Now, by his own words, he says he's a simple man, he's a Christian, and he's a patriot, of course. He was just recently a guest on the Tucker Carlson Show, and he had a few very interesting things to say. Being a politician, over the course of his career, he has come in contact with different UFO experiencers, as well as some of the people at the top that would like to keep this big secret a secret forever. First off, he does believe that we are not alone, as many of us do. And if you're listening to this, I'm sure you feel the same way. Anyway, imagine for a second. Imagine a UFO goes down or is brought down, we're not sure, but a UFO is down and a team comes to secure the site, take the craft, use the technology for their own benefit or for the benefit of some black program that we know nothing about. That is the simplest way to describe what a crash retrieval team is. Um, Many believe that our government, not even, many believe that it's not even necessarily our government, but it's military contractors who acquired this technology and keep it locked away, allegedly. Um, Representative Tim Burchett mentions one of these military contractor corporations and why he thinks that this advanced or alien technology is kept under lock and key. Take a listen.
Why would Raytheon be so opposed to the disclosure of this information? So what exactly happened? Where are we with disclosure?
A lot of people think that that these folks are the ones that have the material from whatever craft or whatever it is. That's what I've been told by people in government that are in the know. And it's funny. It was like
these companies have benefited from technology from whatever these things are.
Apparently, that's what they're telling me. Yeah,
and inform people, not just people.
No, not just some guy on the street. And it's funny. I've had the deep throat moment. Where Nixon was overthrown, and somebody comes up to me in the hallway, in a crowded hallway, somebody who I would consider a friend, and said, "Burchett, man, you really don't need to be doing this stuff, don't you? Man, you're kicking a hornet's nest on this thing."
He's a beast for name dropping Raytheon like that. Raytheon being one of the biggest defense and aerospace corporations, I could definitely see that being the case. If you've looked into UFOs long enough, you will for sure have heard of Raytheon or Lockheed being in possession of UFO technology. These defense contractors are not bound by the Freedom of Information Act. So it's always been this way by design. We're not going to get any information from them. What's even more interesting is what he describes as one of the reasons they don't want disclosure to happen if this technology were made public.
Circle of power.
Yeah, of course.
And I think the monetary concern is there. Could you imagine if they had something that could heat homes in the summer, in the winter, and cool them in the summer, and had zero cost? I mean, it's something that it would put everybody out of business. The war pimps at the Pentagon would have to go out of business. We wouldn't have to be in wars all over the world.
I really like the way Tim Burchett speaks. He sounds super honest and straightforward. This crisis with not wanting free energy to get out reminds me of Nikola Tesla. Back in the early 1900s, he was trying to provide the world with free energy. But of course, he was stopped. His tower was torn down. His funding was pulled by JP Morgan Chase. So I guess it just goes to show that those with control really want to keep that control.
No.
Well, also, this is the biggest story in human history.
Yeah.
I would think. I mean, what is that?
Are we alone? Yeah.
Clearly not. And so you're satisfied, just to get to basics here quickly, you're satisfied that whatever we're seeing in the skies and have since at least the Second World War, since at least the development of nuclear weapons,
yeah,
since Hiroshima, whatever that is not foreign military.
No, because here it is. If it was Russian, I mean, honestly, Putin with his ego, he would ride bare-chested down Pennsylvania Avenue, get out of UFO, wrestle a bear on the front porch of the White House and get back in his UFO. I mean, he wouldn't be bogged down in Ukraine. If it was China, they would own us. They clearly partially own us now. And if it was America, you wouldn't see Trump standing on an aircraft carrier and a jet flies by and breaks the sound barrier and everybody thinks that's the coolest thing. I mean, it would be something a lot cooler than that. Pretty close to that.
But you don't believe it? You don't think this is our technology?
No, I do not. There's no way. It is no way it's our technology.
Well, there you have it. Tim Burchett is definitely someone that we can trust to fight for disclosure. I feel like most of us know that the anomalous craft being reported is not ours. And I also think that most of us know that we're not alone in the universe, maybe not even alone here on Earth. But it still is good to hear it from somebody of Representative Burchett's stature. The real question is, when will we get the truth? Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. Till next time, I'm out.